Holiday season is in full effect, y'all. Dropping this episode on 11/23/2023, which is Thanksgiving. And typically around this time of the year, a lot of people are feeling grateful, feeling that holiday festive spirit where spirits are higher. But there's also a large portion of society and our communities that struggle during these times. And I just want to take some time real quick to send some good energy to those people that are struggling in these times, that feel left out, feel disconnected, feel like they don't have enough, and that are doing things to try to fill that void. Just want to send a lot of love, high energy, good energy to these people. And anybody else that's listening to this, if you have an abundance of blessings in your life, please take some time to send some good energy to them as well, and maybe be a little kinder to people out there when you're out on the road, out in these shopping stores, and just try to be a better human being. People are going through it right now. It's tough times for a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for in our own lives, and that's a great thing to acknowledge, but I think it's important to remember that people aren't as fortunate as us. Some people don't have the things that you have. It's important to be aware about that and be a little bit more kinder. Welcome to Unlocking Levels, helping you reach new levels in your potential. What's good, y'all? It's your boy CL the Source, back with another episode of Unlocking Levels. I'm your neighborhood hope dealer. Thank you once again for tapping in. Today's episode, like I mentioned earlier, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to you and your loved ones. I hope that y'all are doing well. We dropping this on Thanksgiving of 2023. And in today's episode, I really wanted to propose something different to y'all. With this holiday season, there's a lot of traditional things that we kind of end up doing, whether that be spending time with the family, watching a whole ton of football, eating a whole bunch of good food. A lot of us like to partake in festivities like drinking and hanging out and really just finding cause for celebration. And don't get me wrong, it is time for a celebration. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thanksgiving should actually be practiced every day in terms of the spirit of Thanksgiving and being grateful, practicing gratitude, appreciating what you got going for you in your life, all the blessings that you have in your life. And I think that spirit should be carried out every single day. But to have a day that is actually dedicated towards practicing Thanksgiving, I'm all for it. But with that being said, there are many of us that like to take the holidays and use that as an excuse to just let ourselves loose. And what I want to propose to y'all is something different today. Really practice Thanksgiving in a state of gratitude. Really be present. Be around your loved ones. Be intentional about your words. Try not to lean on anything that could alter your state of consciousness, and actually really feel the energy of what's happening, of being in the same room as your loved ones, eating good food, creating core memories with each other, not necessarily needing substances to do so. As you know, I no longer drink, I no longer smoke, I no longer partake in any of these things that's going to alter my state of consciousness. And I'm sure there's people out there that probably think like, oh man, this dude changed. And I'm here to straight up tell you, yeah, I have changed. That's what we're supposed to do. And for me, what I realize is if I want things to change, I got to change. And for me to expect anything other than that, if I don't make any changes, if I keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results, that is by definition insanity, as Albert Einstein likes to say. But that's neither here nor there. And for those that are really serious about their goals, are you really serious about what it is that you say you want? Are you really serious about what you know you're capable of and actually achieving that level of potential? Because if so, this message is truly for you. A lot of times with the holidays, like I mentioned, we tend to partake in the festivities, right? Thanksgiving, we'll have some dinner, have some drinks, we'll watch football all day and just kind of lounge out. And don't get me wrong, it is important to take things slow, to find time to slow down and enjoy the company and enjoy the time, create core memories. But I propose something entirely different this time around. Instead of waiting for New Year's to come around, why not start your resolutions list right now? Even if that's just picking out what it is that you want to do. Even if that's just listing down some of your goals that you have for 2024. Guarantee you there's a lot of us that haven't even thought about that yet, right? But that whole spirit of New Year's is New Year's resolutions that so many people have. But the tricky thing about that is I think that's designed for us to fail as well, because what happens is when we get overly ambitious, we take New Year's as an excuse to be like, oh, I'm going to go hit the gym. There's so many people that want to go hit the gym up the next day. And you see the gym packed, full, jam-packed. But after 2-3 weeks, usually it fizzles out and the real ones end up staying and the real ones keep showing up. And that's a shame, because we want to see people continue to carry out what it is they intended to do in the first place, which is reach their goals, which is follow their New Year's resolutions list. But it doesn't always happen. And I think it's because people take on too much at one time and it ends up becoming unsustainable. What ends up happening is you take on too much, life happens, and you're not able to carry out what you had originally planned because it's too much. But if you were to start now by even just listing down the things that you feel like you want to accomplish for 2024 and being clear about it and actually incorporating some of the habits right now, today, man, I think that you give yourself a much more increased chance of actually achieving some of those goals that you set out for yourself. And when you do that, you create this momentum. If you start right now, you're going to create momentum for yourself to the point where going into 2024, you already got the ball rolling so much that you just steamroll right into 2024. And there's no doubt in your mind that you can keep going because you've already established great habits. You've created new routines. You made strategies on how you can plan for everything that you've kind of created in your life in terms of where, scheduling your fitness, scheduling your sleep, scheduling and really structuring your life in a way that is going to help you become the best version of yourself. You got to get to a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I got to that point. And if you're not sick and tired of being sick and tired and you're okay with where you're at, more power to you. If you're good with where you're at, more power to you. But I guarantee you, even the people we admire the most, the top of the top, the most elite person out there, understands that there's always room to grow. And if you want to enhance the quality of your life, it all starts with you. Everything starts with you. Everything comes from you. So why not get the ball rolling right now? The holidays bring a very high spirit. The energy levels are higher. Being around loved ones brings a great energy to you. Why not take that energy, harness it, and use it to your advantage instead of falling into those old patterns that you used to fall into, over drinking, overeating, sleeping in, maybe spending way too much money on Black Friday. Why not take Black Friday? A lot of us have the day off because it's usually a 4-day weekend. Why not take Black Friday and actually wake up early, go for a walk, go for a run, do some stretches, do something that's going to actually move your body. Maybe treat yourself to a good meal, a good healthy meal, a juice, a green juice. Just do something that's in alignment with your goals, your resolutions for 2024. I think that's a great idea to do. And it can only benefit you if you start right now. Because what happens is if we procrastinate, it actually sets us up for failure in a way that we keep putting it off. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. That's why I love that one quote. It says, one day or day one. I love it because it's like so many people are like, oh, one day I'll do that. One day I'll do this. Or instead of saying one day, why not you just turn that one day into day one and start today? And then tomorrow's day two. And then create this momentum for yourself where you go every day, you do things every single day that's in full alignment with what it is that you say you want, what it is you envision for yourself. you're actually making positive changes in your life that's going to bring you more happiness, bring you better health, bring you more clarity. And there's just tons of benefits that come along with that. So saying it out loud, it's a pretty obvious answer to me in terms of what should be done. But this message is really for y'all. I'm already on my path. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing every single day. Actually, the goals I lay out for myself, I set the bar higher and higher, and I do my very best to achieve those. And so far, I've pretty much, I would say that I'm about 95% in terms of following through on my word. And it feels good to not lie to yourself. It feels good to make a promise to yourself and to actually keep that promise. And when you do that habitually, and when you do that constantly and continuously, the benefits that come along with that in terms of the confidence levels that you have, in terms of the energy levels that you have, in terms of the momentum that you're generating towards the goals that you're going after, it's literally priceless. So I strongly urge y'all to start now. Don't wait. Don't be like the rest of everybody else that just wants to get all sloppy during these holidays, find the excuse to just get sloppy and, overdo it. And then they just keep saying they're going to do this one day. Don't be that person. You're better than that. You can be better than that. And it starts by making better decisions. And you can start by doing that today. Take this energy from the spirit of Thanksgiving. Take this energy from the spirit of the holidays, from the spirit of having time away from work, and use this time to actually get further ahead in your life, to do something different. If you're unsatisfied, if you're dissatisfied with where your life is currently at, you can do things to change that. You can do things to enhance the quality of your life. Wouldn't you want to do that? I guarantee you, speaking from my standpoint, I've done that, and I've continued to do that and followed this path for a long enough time to understand that it is a beautiful road. It's difficult, challenging. It'll test you in many ways. But man, when you realize that you can answer the bell to any one of these challenges that are laid out in front of you, it's an amazing thing, because you start to realize just how much you're capable of. And what you'll find is, what I'm finding is that potential is limitless. And I know that before my time is up on this earth, I want to exceed my level of potential. I want to see as much potential as I can bring out to the surface before my time is ultimately up. And I think that we all have access to this abundance of potential. We all have gifts that we're naturally good at. And I think that we need everybody to understand that about themselves in order to make this world a better place. And I think that this message really, if I were to sum it all up and wrap it up in terms of what I want to leave y'all with, I just want y'all to know that you got something special in you. And the more time that you let slip by when you're not working towards achieving your highest potential, it's just wasting your life. The world, society, the world at large, we need what it is you have to offer. We need that potential to be surfaced, because there's a lot of things going on that happen in this life that make you shake your head. But if every single person worked on being a better version of themselves, can you imagine it? If everybody just decided to make good decisions, be kinder, be wiser, try to reach your fullest potential, man, this place, this world, I think we'd already be in euphoria, right? We'd already be in paradise, in heaven. But it's entirely up to us as individuals to make these choices, right? Yeah, the challenge is laid out for y'all. I put that out there. It's something I propose, something that I'm going to do. And I hope you join me. I hope you follow along. And I hope that you decide for yourself to strive for better, to reach your fullest potential, and to start now. Why wait? Why wait? Get the ball rolling right now. Create some momentum in your life and see where that takes you. I guarantee you it'll be a great decision on your part. With that being said, thank you for tapping into Unlocking Levels, y'all. I love and appreciate y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're enjoying with your family. But like I mentioned, start today. Take this message, compartmentalize it, internalize it, and start today. Don't wait. Keep going, y'all. Peace and love.